today is new potato salad. Now that doesn't mean the salad's new, it means the potatoes are. Now there's a lot of confusion about what it means to have a new potato. Here you see some potatoes that were harvested in the last couple of days that have not had time to cure. And so they are very delicate on the skin, but they also have a higher moisture content. So if you were to store them like this without curing, they're not going to last very long for you. They also have a nice flavor to them. They've got a little bit more of a creamy texture in many cases, and they're really, really good in a salad. Now, any kind of potato that you harvest in the next couple of days is going to be classified as a new potato, whether it's a white potato or a red potato or a purple potato. If you can't get new potatoes, then for a potato salad, I would probably choose a red potato as a substitute. Then scrub them down really well and cook them. Cover them with water, boiling salted water, and cook them just until you can insert a knife into them. And then let them set long enough that they're cool enough to handle. That could be a day or two earlier. It could be this afternoon you're doing them for dinner, but you just need to be able to work with them so that they're not too hot. Now you notice that the peel, once you cook them, can be a little bit loose. If you don't like that, you can peel them off. I like the color in the salad. I also like the nutrition that comes with the peel. So I usually will just leave it on unless it's actually falling off, and then I'll take those bits and throw them away. When you're cooking the potatoes, they come in a wide variety of sizes, so make sure that if you've got great big ones mixed in with small ones that you cut them accordingly so the cooking time is going to be fairly equivalent, and that will work fairly well. Also, the salt in the cooking water is going to help season them. It's much better to add it at that point than to try and add a lot of salt later on. It helps season them clear the way through, although we're going to add a little bit more salt to this as well. Now, because these are cool, I've got 2 pounds of new potatoes here. I'm going to add to that about a half a cup of green pepper, half a cup of red pepper, half a cup of celery, get all the bits out here, and about half a cup of red onion. Now again, this is a salad. You could use another color, but I like the additional colors that this adds to the salad, so it makes an addition to me simply for that reason. Now the dressing is also a little bit lighter than a lot of potato salads that you may come across. This one's going to start with a half a cup of a light mayonnaise. You could use a fat-free mayonnaise if you chose, because this is a salad and you've got options here. The same with the sour cream. I've got a half a cup of light sour cream. If you want it whole, full-fledged or clear down to light, that's fine. A clove of garlic that's minced up really, really well. Half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and you could vary the amount on that. Looks like we've got a freeloader here and we've got a leaf in our pepper, so we'll remove that. And about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Half a teaspoon of fresh dill, or excuse me, that's a tablespoon of fresh dill. If you don't have fresh dill from a dill head, then you can go ahead and use anywhere from a teaspoon to a half a teaspoon of dill weed, and come close to getting the same nice flavor. And then we're put in, let me double check, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And we're just going to stir those together really well and blend them together. Now, because the potato is fairly high in starch, it's going to take a while for all the flavors to go clear to the center of this salad. So it doesn't hurt if you make this one up a few hours ahead of time and give it time for the flavors to work their way into the center of the potato. This goes on to the salad. We're just going to toss that together well. And I think you're going to find that this is a little bit different potato. Now, it doesn't have some of the traditional ingredients that people generally think of with potato. There's no hard-cooked egg. There's no pickle relish. There's not any salad dressing other than the mayonnaise-based one we put on. There's not a salad dressing-based one here. So this may be different than what you're familiar with, but I think if you give this one a try, you're going to find it is surprisingly good. I tried it out on some family members, and it was gone really, really, really fast. So having family members that don't always let things disappear that quick, I was pretty well certain that this one was a good choice. Again, watch your portion size anytime you're serving something like this. It'd be somewhere between a half to a full cup. That's all there is to it. Again, this is something you can make ahead of time, and I think you're really, really going to like. It's new potato salad. For Oklahoma Gardening, I'm Barbara Brown.